Why, hello there. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome. Welcome back to everybody joining in today. It is another start to the week. Wait, no wait. Where are we? It's Thursday. Oh my gosh, it's Thursday here. So almost at the end of the week. Hopefully you're all having a fantastic start to the day, middle of the day, end of the day. And yeah, we are back again. Hopefully finding out some more of the story as we go along here. I didn't start off on the home screen today because we have somebody who's visiting us that we met last time. We are playing through the story here and we just got to meeting Silas, who is very steamy, but very much enjoying getting to know him. Please feel free to share with me who you are romancing in this game. I'd love to find out. We are romancing Zane, predominantly so far in this playthrough, but always keen to hear what's drawn you to a specific love interest. Anyways, let's check in on who's visiting us. Yeah, our boy Silas. Yeah, looks like he's...
Aren't you going to explain the rules of your new spinning game? Winning or losing doesn't matter when I'm with you.
Looks like he's not too keen on us trying to look at him all around. But anyways, let's just get through some of these things. I have just been logging in during the weekdays and just accepting the login bonuses and those things, so haven't missed out on anything. And have been waiting for you guys to kind of continue on. Let's start off the stream and see if we've got anything from this. Exploration. Usually we don't get... Oh, yeah. Usually we don't get anything too great from this one. That's okay. Looks like we've had that one before. And let's just set up another one to go while we're enjoying today. And I think that we can do a 10 pull this morning. So maybe we start off the stream with that and let's see if we get lucky. Fingers crossed. Looks like we don't get lucky. That's okay. Looks like these are all ones that we've had before so far, so that's all right. That means free diamonds. Oh, wait, is this new? I definitely recall a steamy scene with Zane and his tie. Yeah. Okay. I think, oh, okay.
The foreign aid schedule has been set. I'll be gone for longer this time. Your checkups have all been arranged. I'll send you the details later. Remember not to be late. I will notify you if we need to make adjustments to your treatment plan. Do you understand?
Got it.
Don't be negligent. The blood test doesn't lie. That is all.
Oh. Okay.
Tomorrow morning, I've already packed most of my things.
It wasn't all.
My passport, laptop, toiletries, a blanket. You never know when you'll need a blanket in tropical weather. I did use your packing list as a reference. But if I brought everything, my colleagues would think I'm actually moving there. The hospital equipment has already been sent over. Anything else will be delivered later. The living quality in that area isn't as bad as you think. There's no need to wear your heart out.
Got it.
Let's make a deal, shall we? If
Okay.
you promise to go to your checkups while I'm away and take good care of yourself,
Mm-hmm.
when I'm back, you can examine every inch of me. Well,
How many inches?
I know.
What?
I'll return in one piece.
What? Gosh. Well, that's a bit of a wake-up call for this morning, I have to say. Zane. Yeah, he grows on you, Zane. We were chatting last time and saying how Zane has been a bit of a mystery for some people. But he definitely warms up as time
No
goes
need to
on.
be scared. I'll give you a heads up before I touch you.
Gosh,
Like right now, for instance.
all these boys today are, yeah, a bit steamy. All right. Oh, look at this. Okay, so we can open up a free one. This is. Oh. I wonder if we should choose, and I would love some suggestions actually. I wonder if we choose the matching pair to the one of Caleb that we already have, and does that unlock like a special like character? Or do we plan on going for one of the other boys? I just don't know. So any suggestions would be really helpful as we go along. I'm very open to, yeah, assistance. All right, let's park that, and we might come back to it later, because I think if we get another 10 pull today, maybe we'll get lucky. I don't know, and we'll see if something else comes up, and we can always kind of take it from there. Let's see, can we do anything romantic with Silas?
Is this bait? Happy?
Yeah.
Here's a gift. Nice.
Wow. He's the first boy who's given us a gift back from relaxed time. How interesting. Oh, he's a little bit more calm today, I think. Or does it change if I move where my hand is? No. No. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Yes, maybe we can resonate with Silas as we continue on with the story. I'm sorry, that's probably what everyone's been waiting for. We can continue on with the story. So we are up to chapter 2 of Silas's story, and we are on to part 9 now. We are at the auction. Just to kind of recap, we're at the auction. We're looking to buy the we bought the protocores, but we're looking for another ether core. We know that Silas has one in his eye. We know that we have one in our heart. Sorry for any spoilers, anybody who is not up to where we're up to. Whoops. Spoiler. But you can always check out my VODs on YouTube if you're behind. My YouTube is linked on my Twitch. Please feel free to catch up to where we're up to and then join us later if you need to. But we'll continue on to part 9, Rising Curtains. Melodious music serenades the luxurious banquet hall that is illuminated by dreamy lighting. Silas calmly guides me across the dance floor, swaying to the song's rhythm. He blocks the prying shadows around us, and when I look up, all I see is his face, which is quite infuriating.
You need to be smarter if you want to retaliate against me.
Sorry, I'm not really used to these kind of social gatherings. I clumsily lift my heel off his foot. Did you actually get information on the Aether Core?
You can choose not to believe me.
Catching a glimpse of a flashing red dot in the shadow, I use my hand that's on his shoulder to push him in the opposite direction. Is that like a target? But they wouldn't leak such important information unless it's a trap.
Exactly.
I look back at him. You're not going to throw yourself into their trap, are you?
Be content with your role. Don't scare away the fish that already bit the hook.
8 Evo bombs, 15 high-frequency guns. They really want you dead. Silas, you've made a lot of enemies.
This isn't the first time it's happened.
A likable guy, huh? The music reaches a crescendo. The notes from the orchestra are layered on top of one another like surging tidal waves. The lights dim to passionate beats and shadows around us on all sides. You have something up your sleeve, right? Even if you have a death wish, I don't intend to die here with you.
Don't worry. You won't die that easily.
A deafening explosion drowns out the music and ensuing screams. The beautiful hall is instantly reduced to rubble. Amidst the surging chaos, Silas tightens his grip on my hand. I hear him softly scoff. To my surprise, I see him nonchalantly crush something before throwing it into the debris. You had the detonator this whole time?
The vermin were taking their sweet time. I was getting impatient.
The metaflux is quickly increasing, and there are more than one wanderer. Be careful. I take out my weapon from under my dress and fire several shots at the wanderers that was about to attack Silas. That was close.
How long do you think you'll last with an outdated weapon?
Silas tosses over another gun.
Don't waste your efforts.
Did Sherman make you do this? Where's the Aether Core? Answer me! After defeating the last wanderer, I find a henchman cowering in the corner. I press my gun's muzzle against the back of his head.
You haven't won yet. We still have a backup plan. That thing is terrifying. When it shows up, not even Silas. Ah!
Ah! Black red mist throws him into a broken stone pillar. With a scream, he falls to the ground like a puppet whose strings were just cut.
Violence should be used strategically.
Silas calmly wipes the blood off his face and the black-red mist disappears from his hands. I would have believed you if your hands were clean. Despite the venue being cleared, strong energy fluctuations manifest above us and shakes the ground we stand on. What's making that noise? Are there still some left?
Let's go.
Where are we going? Silas grabs my wrist and swiftly starts walking.
To the place that has what you want.
He's known all along. He's pretty conniving, pretty cunning, right? I guess he is kind of like the big boss after all. Alright. Story 10. Abandoned Memory. The almost transparent elevator quickly ascends, and the colorful nighttime scenery is hidden by the clouds. What is this place? Countless pieces of metal are strewn across a spacious rooftop that's shrouded in mist, and in the haze, barely visible, are abandoned collection vessels, transporters, and other devices. Broken steel bars poke out from the overgrown weeds. Rusty frames are propped up, outlining a bygone era. It looks like a laboratory for experiments.
It was one many years ago, but they abandoned it a while back.
They? Stepping over broken fragments and glass shards, Silas's tone remains aloof.
Ever.
Ever? As the most prestigious international business group, it basically supports the whole of Lincoln City. How could they be involved with the N109 zone? I heard that before the Chrono Rift catastrophe, the N109 zone was the most prosperous tech hub. So I guess it makes sense that, oh, it's like Ever used it as a research base.
You really are a naive Lincoln citizen.
Yeah. What do you mean? Silas gives me a look.
Many locations were affected by that catastrophe, yet only the N109 zone turned into a wasteland. Why do you think that is?
I recall some unverified rumors, but my mind is a mess right now. I can't think of any theories.
We're here.
Slow vibrations resembling heartbeats pulsate in the sky. I look up and see the deep space tunnel. Dense clouds and vortexes churn amidst the darkness, and occasionally a stream of light flashes across the sky. The silent tunnel is like a telescope peeking into the universe. The deep space tunnel. This is the first time I've been so close to it. A tiny beam of light enters my line of sight. I can't help but take a step. It's a flux nexus. I saw one in the no hunt zone. We saw one of these with Xavier, yeah.
Then you should know what it contains. These fluctuations aren't produced by normal protocores.
Silas stands next to me, looking at me with his eyes that have unfathomable depth.
Think about it first. Once you take it out, there's no going back.
I'm already here. Why should I give up now? Time to resonate. Wait. Oh, I gotta hold it? Gritting my teeth, the power of resonance instantly throws through my body and dazzling light sleeps from my palm. The Aether Core, yet as soon as I touch it, the ground starts to shake violently. A storm appears, violent fluctuations, a huge shadow emerges from the vortex, it's getting closer and closer.
We finally got something presentable.
A huge protofield unfolds before us, then ferocious wanderers charge towards us at breakneck speed. That was very fast. Oh, are we gonna be able to resonate with him? Can I choose? Oh, I can't choose. Okay.
There's so much metaflow.
Arbiter wings.
Damn it, I can't resonate.
It's not too late to back out now.
Oh, okay. Destroy the.
Stay away
We have to destroy the scones.
Are you scared? You should step back.
Who's that?
Careful now. Don't let it hit you.
Oh, okay. Well, it's kind of everywhere, buddy.
Let's settle this in one fell swoop.
Where do I go? You do something.
Silas,
It can't escape. Hurry. Destroy the stone feathers now. Where are you going? Careful now.
Yeah,
Don't
to
let
kill
it
the
hit
stones, buddy.
you. Stay away from it. It's your time to shine.
Oh, go, go, go.
It's time to get... Show me what you've got.
Watch this.
Hey,
Halfway
cool.
there.
It won't take long.
We're covered. Be careful. Are you scared? You should step back.
Who said I was scared?
Don't forget about
what?
the person.
What?
Still not over?
Hang in there.
Oh. Oh, okay. I was supposed to lose. Sheesh.
Where am I? There's so much blood.
You must press on. Because if you don't, there's no going back.
My vision blurs amidst blood and fire. The deep space tunnel appears. It shakes violently. What's going on with Silas? What?
You must press on. The life you owe me. Now is not the time to repay it.
Looking at the hand reaching out to me, I see Silas's cold face, but there seems to be a shadow above him. I can't help but reach out as well. Unprecedented power swells between our intertwined fingers. Instantly, I feel a tremor from the deep within my heart. Something flows through my veins. The Wanderer's dissipating particles fall like misty rain. The Aether Core emits countless rays of golden light that seeps into my heart. The warm, familiar power continues to surge. I don't know how much time has passed when the fluctuations around me start to subside. The movements, as if an ocean roaring, waves silently calm down, turning into ripples. Oh, so fast.
So this is the Aether Core. What? Silas?
Its power belongs to you now. Naturally, the vessel will break as a result.
To me?
Well, isn't this what you wanted?
Where are you taking me? This is... Let go already! What is this thing?
Silas doesn't respond, and the powerful tremor that shook the deep space tunnel ignites a chain reaction within the N109 zone. Those shadows who believed they controlled Onikinus were eliminated from Fate's tapestry. Unable to see the undercurrents beneath the water's surface, I can only smell the scent of smoke becoming more poignant as it's carried by the wind. Structures crumble and collapse, and Mephisto's wings pierce through the boundless darkness. He is accompanied by the distant tolling of a bell. It's almost like an announcement, as if the world is saying, the true leader of Onikinus has returned. That's us? However, Silas, amidst the raging storm, remains nonchalant as he sits next to me. Our racing vehicle leaves our enemies behind while intermittent light seeps through the windows to obscure his silhouette and goals. I never held on to the naive notion that Silas assisted me in acquiring the Aether Core just so that he could clean house. This kind of deal would result in him suffering a major loss, and it's clear he's anything but an ignorant businessman. What are his true motives? For a moment, his expression as he gazed at the deep space tunnel resurfaces in my mind. Then I feel a sensation in my palm. I'm still clutching the fragment of protocore. It's as if I'm subconsciously grasping onto an answer that's yet to be revealed. The linkage between my hand and Silas's suddenly flickers, seemingly sensing the swirling thoughts in my head.
We heard you and Boss took care of the traitors and thieves. You even destroyed the Ether Core together. Good job.
Hey, Luke and Kieran.
Just calling to let you know that we cleaned up at the nest. No one will be causing trouble for you anymore.
Huh? When did...
Our boss told us to do it. While he looks mean, he's actually...
See you later.
Boss? I didn't mean to.
So, what's your plan?
Chop it off.
But it seems to be some sort of energy linkage. Can I even physically attack it?
I was talking about your hand. Or you can settle down in the N109 zone. I have more than enough time to solve this problem with you.
No thanks. Let's use a more efficient approach.
Let's destroy the ether core in your body.
You're saying our ether cores created this link? Okay, why don't we destroy yours then?
Never mind. With your current level of resonance, it won't last long.
But before I started resonating with you, I saw a strange vision.
It's not a big deal. From now on, you'll be seeing more things like that.
So that was real?
If I say yes, will you give me a sincere apology? This world is different from what you see, but I'm not in the mood to tell stories at the moment. You should think about your next move after leaving the N109 zone. And don't forget our deal.
Then you should make sure I can leave safely.
The outside world is more dangerous now.
Thanks for the warning. I'll be careful.
In any case, until the resonance issue is fixed, we'll be meeting more often in the future.
And so I left the N109 zone. The dust settled, but the deal with Silas lingered like a silent yet turbulent mist. I find myself falling into an abyss in the blink of an eye. The doors of memory swung open, and something began to stir. It is another world I had once glimpsed. At the confluence of the entwined timelines, I heard it, a faint yet distant heartbeat, echoing through the stillness of eternity. Oh, so good. So good. Oh my gosh. I don't know about you, but that really gets me. Like, good storytelling. I'm such a fan. All right, we unlocked a prefix of fates. Cool. All right. I think we have a few battles to finish off this chapter, so level 31. They should be all right, I think. I think we can try this. Unless this is the bird again. And that bird was really difficult.
It's dangerous. Guess I can't let you... Let's attack it together.
This is small
You
bird.
can decide when. It's your time to shine.
My turn.
We're halfway there.
It won't take long for us to be done.
It's time to meet the maker.
Eat this!
Careful. It's charging.
Okay, so
I guess it's gonna fight dirty.
three
My
waves.
turn.
That's okay.
Look out. Just let's attack it together. You can decide when.
I'll make sure they're dead. It's your turn.
Okay, if you say so. Where are you going? a nice punching bag.
Let's hit it a few more times. I'll show you. My turn.
It's time to get rid of some nuisances.
Oh,
Stay on your toes. It's changing how it attacks. Ready?
I was born ready.
Let's finish this. Let's attack it together. You can decide when.
I'll make sure they're dead.
I'm here.
Oh.
I won't let you get injured that easily.
thank you.
Eat this.
I guess it's gonna fight dirty.
My turn.
Ooh, that was a pretty big crit, huh?
It's your turn.
Okay, if you say so. That punching bag didn't last long.
Let's get another one then. It was just a scratch.
Let's attack it together. You can decide when. It's your time to shine.
Silas,
It can't escape.
eat this.
Are you up for a joyride
Nice.
later?
Where do you want to take me?
Guess.
Yeah, they usually put a few battles at the end of a chapter. The zone below the deep space tunnel, the N109 zone's central area, is buzzing with intense metaflux. The wanderers gathering there are off the scale. Can we try... I know that we should probably try with our boy Silas, but I have a feeling it might be quicker if we just go with Raphael. Yeah. We can just kind of get through these battles a lot faster with Raphael, I think, because he's much higher level than all of Silas's
About time I get some exercise.
memories. Oh, this is the bird.
You want to use your ultimate on us? Too bad. Why don't we get creative?
Sounds like a plan. It was just a scratch. Raphael.
Yeah, I hear you.
Good job. I need you.
That's your wish.
Why are you getting closer to it? Come back here. Watch out.
We need to get... okay. These things?
Bring it on.
You were too close. Hey, watch your step. Why don't we get creative?
Sounds like a plan. Eat this.
Here's our chance.
Get him.
Raphael.
Cool.
Yeah,
He has
I
like
hear you.
5 bars of
Good
health.
job.
Oh man, my fleeting inspiration.
Let's seize this chance.
Why don't we get creative?
Sounds like a plan.
Here's our chance.
I need you.
That's your wish.
Did you spot its weakness? Where is it hiding?
It can't hide from us.
Oh man, it recovered so fast.
I'll show you.
You were too close to it.
What am I supposed to
You
do?
want to use your ultimate on us? Too bad.
Oh, not again.
My turn.
Ouch! My hands!
I'll show you. No.
Stay alert.
Oh, we only have a minute left.
Why don't we get creative?
Sounds like a plan.
3, 2, 1, dodge! Now!
Oh, I don't know if we're gonna be able to
Watch
do
out.
it.
Dodging is also an art.
I'll show you.
My fleeting inspiration.
Let's seize this chance. Raphael.
Why don't we get creative?
Sounds like a plan.
Oh,
With that done, my
Nice.
inspiration is raring to go.
okay.
I look forward to your new masterpiece.
Oh, and we got 3 stars as well. That's perfect. If that's a sign of what the next one's going to be like, don't think we'll be able to... Okay, this is not a next one. Phew. Oh, okay. So we're on to the next part of the chapter. Oh, well, the next story, right? Prologue? Prologue? I don't know how to say that. Prelude to Tomorrow, maybe? And then we've got another 2 more after this. That one looks like it's pretty decent, pretty chunky. And then this one does too. All right, that's great. We still have so much to keep going on with. Let's see. I think we also have a couple of video calls that we've missed. We missed a video call with Silas about a claw machine. Let's listen.
I knew you'd be dozing off around this time, sweetie. That's why I'm calling. You don't remember? Allow me to give you a hint. Guess where I am right now.
At the arcade.
Really? Are shady deals the only reason for me to be at an arcade?
Oh.
Sorry, but I'm here to play with the claw machine. This place is empty. It's not, actually. So why am I here? Who is the person muttering under her breath about how my place needed better decor? She even mentioned how the plushies here are the best, and that they'd significantly improve my bedroom's atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't intend to stop by. It happened to be on the way to the N109 zone. I just thought I'd check out what's so fun about this scam. Pardon me. Children's game.
He's a bit scammy.
I said so only because I couldn't get any. How do you know if I'm leaving empty-handed? There's more than one way to get plushies, sweetie. Whether it's through the claw machine or other means, I don't care. But do I have to put this plushie in my bedroom? I don't know which corner suits it best. So, I guess Mephisto's getting a new toy.
That's nice.
You're not happy about that?
Oh.
Then come and help it out.
Oh, I think that's nice. I actually go to the arcade to use the claw machines here to get gifts for my pet. So I think it's a nice way to, I don't know, it's a nice activity, but they are very scammy and it's like very difficult to find a good one. Okay. These are voice calls. We might come back to them. Do we? Oh, this is his kind of decor. Right. Okay. That's fine. No problems. And I think we unlocked another title. Oh, a tale. About the Solon Hotel. Okay, that's where we were just before. That's fine. And... oh. Exceptional. Vanguard. And... perfect. Oh. Nice. Alright. Shall we... oh, we've got some new memories here. This is... the tie. The tie situation. If you weren't here for that stream, the tie situation is, yeah. Zane suggesting he left, well, saying he left his tie at our place and that next time he's gonna leave more clothes for us for some reason. I don't know why he would suggest that. What a weirdo. Alright. Chapter 1, Eye of the Storm, Part 1, which is called Imbalance. Oh, let's just get that ready. That shouldn't take too long. Yeah, so Silas' story, huh? It was pretty great, I have to say. I'm so glad that we got to meet him. He's a very interesting character and very different to all the other boys, which is nice. It's nice to have some variety. It's nice to have some variety in this game. Let's... I still think that Zane is number 1 though. But I'm willing to be standard, like, I'm willing to be corrected. I'm willing to kind of see what happens. I have no idea what this part of the story is about, so let's find out from Imbalance. This is the saloon. 2 months later. In the dimly lit room, silhouettes lurk in the shadows. Holographic screens flicker with images of protocols being sold. Each flash is accompanied by a symbol marking their status. In the corner is a man whose pockets are heavy with poker chips. He takes out his phone and inputs an encrypted code with ease. The dark web interface on the screen splutters, then pops up a series of windows even more mysterious. An Aether core appears, true or false. Okay, do I get to read this? I don't get to read this. Rumors say over 50 wanderers showed up out of thin air, almost causing a riot. Maybe an Aether core attracted the wanderers. Someone trying to frame the wanderers, maybe. Don't spread rumors. Saw known protocol smuggler near the Silver Screen Hotel. Lead, ? Investigate and report back. Mr. Hart, wish for world peace, QWERTY U, DD, da dee da, are the usernames of these people, and Neo777, okay. A photo appears on the screen. Surrounded by bodyguards, a notorious protocol merchant walks into the hotel.
Welcome to the Silver Screen Hotel.
We work overtime for 2 months dealing with these protocore smugglers. After that, it's vacation time.
Yeah, Simone, sounds good. Several hidden bugs and cameras fall as Simone deactivates them. She brushes off the dust on her hands and casually tosses a transmitter into the corner.
After Operation Ether Ordeal secretly started, this is our first mission together.
Oh, she's another part of the unicorns.
I figured we'd have chances to work together since you are also here, but things have gotten hectic with mission after mission.
Simone used to be in Unicorn's armament tech. She has a micro-modification evol. And ever since she increased my hunter's firearm firing rate by 2-fold, we've got along well. Yeah, Lincoln's been a mess lately. I wonder when things will settle down.
At least it's nothing compared to the N109 zone. I heard you went in all by yourself 2 months ago. You made a mess out of Ani Kindness's protocore auction and left unscathed. You even managed to...
She lowers her voice. Her tone is half teasing, half curious.
You even managed to get your hands on a real Aether core, right?
Yeah, who told her about this? You're not allowed to know those secrets, lady. I'm just gonna... ... The very Aether core is residing in my heart as an energy cluster. It's a secret I haven't told anyone, not even the association's president. At a loss for words, I put on a helpless look. This is getting out of hand. At this rate, people will be saying I took down Silas all by myself and stopped Unikindness from taking over the N109 zone.
Who knows? Aren't you one of the few Anhosen class evolvers we have? Anyway, the N109 zone whispers about an Aether core, and suddenly the groups on the dark web go nuts. I thought the association wouldn't bat an eye, but then Captain Jenna showed up and dragged me into the special operations team. It feels like we stumbled into something big, and that rumor being passed around becomes a truth. I always believed the Ether Core existed. I just never thought there was more than one. If these smugglers have the real deal, that baby's going straight into my railgun.
The elevator keeps climbing as if it's taking us up to the rooftop that's directly under the Deepspace tunnel. For a second, I feel like I'm back under the N109 zone sky.
Allow me to jog your memory.
Oh. Sure.
From your past to your future. Commit.
Oh. I don't know what happened there, sorry.
After all, you and me. We're the same.
My memories are too fragmented and unclear. Is it because of this Aether Core? My hand touches my chest, the warmth pulsating like another heartbeat.
Heads up, you two. We hacked the hotel's security system. You've been whitelisted and can come and go as you please.
Andrew, the captain of data analysis, is micromanaging all intel for Operation Aether Ordeal. He's communicating via earpiece.
Rendezvous in conference room 3909. It'll be showtime in 5 minutes.
A holographic 3D map of the hotel flickers to life before me, modules snapping into place. Simone winks. She's very proud of her latest gadget.
The moment you meet up with the target, Evol will be transmitted through your contact lenses device to alter his memories. He'll think you're the buyer he met before. You have a 30-minute window, so make it quick.
Understood. We'll grab the items and see if the Aether Core is present.
Anyway, we can fight our way out if things go south. Are you doubting my new gadget or her Evol?
Simone adjusts my dress as she equips a protofield disruptor that's shaped like an earring. Our reflections stare back at us in the glass. Simone looks stylish in her secretary attire, and I'm wearing a simple, elegant dress. I didn't think I would be an heiress again after I returned to working as a hunter. At least my time in the N109 zone taught me how to bluff. A ding announces that we've arrived on the 39th floor. Simone and I exchange a look. Here we are. Let's do this. Alright. Story part number 2, a new discovery. One hour later.
With all this fuss, I thought I'd finally see the real deal, but these were all duds.
While we didn't get an Aether Core, the mission wasn't a waste of time. We have these modified protocores. The protocore smugglers are taken away, and Simone and I return to the Hunters Association.
Special authorization confirmed. Good job, everyone. Do your weapons or gear need to be maintained or repaired? Put them on the table. And just between you and me, Hunters Huntin' is serving a fancy meal tonight. Don't miss out.
Hunters Huntin'. Okay. The little robot loudly whispers at its most whispers as it almost waddles to the armory with my weapon.
Simone, your gear's suffered some wear and tear lately. Over 65% of it has been damaged in the past 2 weeks. If she didn't help you control your Evol, that number would have been higher. 70% at least.
Simone's a bit useless then. Andrew is glued to his multi-screen setup. The windows flicker to life like a digital butterfly swarm.
Look, if building a powerful weapon turns out to be a mistake, you can punish me. Also, lead Andrew, it's been 2 months already. Are there any signs of that Aether Core? I can understand why the association hasn't told anyone about this. It can't be about saving face, no?
Alright, check this out.
Ah, Captain Jenna. A rolled up combat uniform lands on the table. We look up to see Jenna walking towards the control desk.
Captain, what's going on?
A weird yet familiar feeling pulls at my chest. I unfold the uniform. There lies a flat, round object I recognize.
It's a hurt knave's head.
Simone wrinkles her nose in disgust. Without missing a beat, she snatches a pen from Andrew's desk and uses it to push the head away. She ignores the look on his face. How could they just leave a head? Where's the protocol? Jenna finishes drinking her water and tears open a package. She takes out a bread roll.
Because there was only the head. It showed up on Faye Street without anything else. The protocore must still be in its body, but who knows where that is.
It's a bit dark.
Already you can see something's not right here.
Everyone casts their gazes on me. I slowly nod. I can sense a protocurve. It's similar to the one I brought back from the no hunt zone, number 7, 2 months ago. But there's more to it. Is it related to the ether core?
Yes, we've detected a large beta protocurve on this head.
That's a new fancy term. Captain, what's a beta protocurve?
Thank you for asking, Simone. Jenna takes a moment to gather herself. She stands up at the control desk, and the control desk flickers a couple of times. A holographic 3D map is projected from it.
Remember that incident last month? It occurred on the 8th at 9 a.m. Lincoln Bridge's main pier disappeared from the river for 20 minutes. And on the 14th at 3 a.m., rainbow mists appeared in Goldwood City. Specifically, they materialized in 6 districts within 4 seconds of one another. Then on the 29th, an incident occurred at 4:30 p.m. An ice cream parlor in the Ring Imperial Center was flipped, and customers on the top floor were trapped in the first floor's freezer. The Wanderers behind these have one thing in common. The protocurve produced by their protocores are capable of distorting space itself.
Interesting.
We're calling this unique protocurve a beta protocurve for now. I won't get into the details of the analysis. However, after comparing it with the protocurve produced from the Deepspace tunnel region that's in the N109 zone, our current findings reveal that...
Jenna leans forward. She grips the control desk to emphasize her words.
an ether core is involved.
Oh.
Based on our observations of these Wanderers, the Intel Department and Advanced Tech Labs predict we'll observe more beta protocurves in the future. That's where new ether cores might appear.
Right. On the map with Lincoln City at its center, points of interest start appearing. They are potential locations, and they're somewhere. Some are even thousands of kilometers away from the city.
Everyone, it's getting dark. Night will fall, and we all know the big guys lurking in Lincoln's shadows are about to make their move.
Captain Jenna revealed a lot of info today. There's another Aether core aside from the one in my heart and the one in Silas's eye. But it could be in any of those locations, and this Aether core might be incomplete, similar to how the one in my heart was at first. It will take some time to find that Aether core.
Our mission goes beyond just collecting ether cores. We also need to investigate the shady organizations that covet them for their own goals. They're essentially a ticking time bomb. We'll split up for now, but try not to alert the enemy. We don't want to make things worse. Hey, I don't know what you went through in the N109 zone, but this operation is a marathon, not a sprint. Don't be a hero every 5 seconds. Patience is key.
Okay. After spitting out my toothpaste, I put down my toothbrush and stare at my reflection in the bathroom mirror. I unearthed some interesting info in the Association's archives today. There are a few loose ends from my time in the N109 zone that need to be addressed. I should first deal with what I can handle right now, so... Oh, this is new. Special operation. Continue the branch story to unlock the ending. Okay. Oh, cool. Okay. So what is this? Pardon me. We have 3 options. The first option is Thorns Under the Moon. Investigate the crystal shard of the monster. Choose a clue to investigate. The second one is Land of Secret Flames. Investigate the high-profile suspicious tycoon. And the third one is Voyage of the Outcast. Pursue the wanderers causing disappearances. Now I wonder, each branch is independent. Complete any branch to proceed. Oh, okay, and one is Zane's, one is Raphael's, and one is Xavier's. Well, I think I know who we'll be choosing. And that's gonna be Mr. Zane. Alright, Thorns Under the Moon. The sound of footsteps reverberate, a hollow echo upon the marble floor. Looking up, Zane once again sees that familiar silhouette of the girl. In the quiet hospital corridor, its walls greyish-blue and dimly lit by incandescent light, only the girl stands bright and resolute. What you doing, Zane? Yearning to call out to her, yet incapable of making a sound, he has no choice but to quicken his pace. He runs after her. Yet, at that moment, terrifying black crystals erupt from the surrounding walls.
No. Stop.
Without warning, the entire space distorts. Those sharp spikes hurtle towards the girl's throat. Panicking, she turns to face him. As their eyes meet, her lips quiver in despair, softly whispering broken, desperate sounds. Zane! Zane! I can't do that well. Zane? Zane? Inside Asko's rehabilitation center, Zane suddenly opens his eyes. He's in a sleeping pod, and his unfocused gaze slowly adjusts. Did you have another nightmare?
Yes.
Rubbing his temples, he sits up, his eyes in a reflection of my concerned expression.
Don't worry. Lying down in a large box with eyes staring at me. If I could sleep well with that happening, then you'd actually have something to worry about.
Hey, I care about you, and what else am I supposed to do? Someone hasn't gotten a good night's sleep since... ever since he returned from Mount Eternal. He also keeps using nightmares as an excuse. After returning from Mount Eternal 2 months ago, Zane's health hasn't been good. It's gotten to the point where he can't sleep at all. However, he doesn't talk about what happened in the Arctic. This reoccurring nightmare is the only thing he's willingly shared with me. You still have a business trip next week. At this rate, the doctor might end up collapsing before his patients.
Even if I collapse, there will always be another doctor to take over. No matter what.
Burnout is a real thing in healthcare. I press my finger against his lips as a warning. No matter how many doctors there are, they are for people. They are for other people. Oh, no matter how many doctors there are, they are for other people. My doctor is right here in front of me.
All right. I'll be careful and stay alive.
Don't let my worries be a burden on you. I think you started having nightmares after I gave you that crystal fragment from the N109 zone. Zane takes his coat from the coat rack beside the wall. Together, we enter the corridor.
They aren't connected, so don't overthink it. It's just a coincidence.
Okay.
Speaking of which, there's been progress with the analysis of that crystal.
Is it related to protocol syndrome?
At the moment, I've developed a hypothesis based on the data. I'll share the details with you once there are conclusive results.
Stepping into the elevator, I pressed the button for the ground floor. Zane's reflection appeared on the closed doors, the dark circles under his eyes underlining a deeper weariness. Take your time. You should deal with your insomnia first.
Since I can't sleep, I might as well be productive with my time.
So, it's not that the doctors can't treat themselves. They don't actually want to be treated. I ordered some milk for you. It'll be delivered to your place and should help you sleep. Also, the hypnotic music.
Are you referring to the lullaby playlist? Did you forget how old I am?
I'm just trying to help as a normal hunter. You don't have to listen to me, Dr. Zane.
Since I am your one and only doctor, I should listen to you.
We step out of the elevator and my watch begins to ring. Someone's calling me. I gesture to Zane and then move to the side to answer it. Captain Jenna.
Hey, are you available right now? We've detected beta protocurve activity in a certain location.
After a brief explanation, Captain Jenna quickly ends the call.
Why are you frowning? Did something happen?
My mission got an update. I need to check in with Captain Jenna, so I might not be able to have dinner with you. Oh. Just as I'm about to sprint to the hospital's main entrance, a pair of hands lands on my shoulders and steers me in a
Don't run just yet. I'll drive you there.
Last time we saw him with a motorcycle, didn't we? Oh no, we had the motorcycle. Maybe he has a nice car. Anyways, either way, we will find out after just a short break. I am going to go make myself another coffee so that we can continue on with the story together. Oh, hasn't this been interesting? Alright, so if you can be patient with me, I won't be too long. I will just duck off, go fix myself a coffee, and I will be back in just a very short moment. So, thank you. Also, it's been an hour, so you should get up and move around as well too, if you haven't already. See you soon. right. Thank you so much for your patience. I am back with coffee acquired. Ready to keep going. All right, let's continue on then, shall we? Pick up right where we left off. Part 2. Upon arriving at the association, I find Alpha Team's office engulfed in silence. Only Jenna stands before the control desk. Her gaze is fixed on a few zoomed-in photos that are being projected.
Perfect timing. Let's look at these together.
She waves her hand and those photos are pushed towards me. As I approach to get a closer look, it becomes evident that a distinct figure appears in every picture. The figure is also marked with a conspicuous color, which shows traces of beta protocurve. All of them are from the same Wanderer.
Yes, including this morning. Andrew has found its traces 5 times. Beta protocurve activity was detected in every instance.
This means it's related to an Aether core.
It could very well be carrying one, or an Aether core fragment.
Another screen comes into view, showcasing an array of data and information, and positioned at the center is a blurred image of a Wanderer.
This Wanderer can move by distorting space, and we haven't captured a complete image of it yet. However, the Intel department made a discovery. In areas where it did appear, many patients with protocore syndrome have fallen into a coma. Some even go into shock.
Okay. My gaze then falls on the left side of the screen. The text reads, Location, Chancia City.
I'll be heading to Chancia City next week. There are a few patients with a severe case of protocore syndrome, so they require Oxo Hospital's assistance for their treatment.
Those patients that Zane mentioned might actually be victims of this Wanderer.
Right now, we suspect there's a connection between these 2 incidents. We could start looking into those patients. And it just so happens that Oxo Hospital will send a medical team to Chancia City next week.
Listen to me pronounce it. Chancia. Captain, I would like to make a request. Let me join the medical team as a hunter's escort to investigate the Wanderer.
Your request has been approved. Our Chancia branch has also started its own operation. Your mission is to confirm whether or not there are signs of an Aether core. You can contact us anytime if you need help. We'll be there to offer whatever assistance we can.
Understood. I'll be careful. Chancia. As I leave the association, Zane's figure appears in the distance. He's been patiently waiting by the road. Just as I'm about to walk over, a sudden massive bouquet of white roses suddenly appears and engulfs my vision.
Miss, I've heard so much about you. It's an honor to finally meet you in person.
And you are?
I'm sorry. I almost forgot that this is our first meeting. But you should have already received my business card a few days ago, along with the flowers.
The man has a gentle gaze. As if to be friendly, he extends his other hand towards me.
I'm Carter, from Xander Sciences.
I recall seeing a business card that had mysteriously appeared on my desk not too long ago. It was accompanied by an attention-grabbing delivery as well. Oh, those were from you.
Thanks to your efforts in apprehending those protocore merchants, Xander Sciences was able to recover a valuable batch of protocores. Many patients were saved as a result. Naturally, I wanted to express my gratitude. I wonder if you'll do me the honor of having dinner with me, miss?
Look, Carter. Kind of inspecting every inch of Zane tonight, so don't know if I've got time for you.
She already has plans for tonight.
Yeah, see? That's my boy. A hand pushes away the bouquet. Zane then pulls me to his side as he moves to stand between me and Carter. Upon seeing Zane's face, Carter's expression noticeably darkens. Aww, sorry.
What a coincidence, Zane. It's been such a long time since we last saw each other. Why don't the three of us have dinner together? My treat.
My gaze quickly shifts from Carter's smile to Zane's indifferent eyes. I sort of understand what's going on. I'm sorry, Mr. Carter. The association strictly prohibits hunters from accepting dinner invitation for work purposes.
Let's go.
Zane's a little jealous, huh? Just wait until you meet Raphael or Xavier, because they also got their eyes on me. Just as I'm about to turn around, the bouquet blocks my path again.
Miss, I understand there are rules about not having dinner, but the flowers didn't do anything wrong, right?
Before I have the opportunity to decline, Zane swiftly takes the white roses. He glances at them, and with a blank expression, he gives the roses back to Carter.
They're much appreciated. Unfortunately, there's no room for them in my car.
Miss Hunter?
He's so jealous. Or Carter is actually a baddie, and he's trying to get us to take something that's going to, like, injure us or something. I don't know. I'm so suspicious of, like, everybody. With Zane holding my arm, I leave. Carter persistently follows us.
Actually, I'm here to give you a reminder. The outside world isn't as safe as Lincoln. Be careful when you're traveling.
And then he, like, transforms into a wanderer. It's like, I'm gonna eat you. No? Okay. Not that kind of story, I guess. Sorry, Carter. Part 3.
Seatbelt.
Zane turns the steering wheel and the car joins the stream of flowing traffic. That guy seems to know you pretty well. Are you acquainted with him? And Xander Sciences. I feel like I've heard that name from somewhere.
Your colleague praised you, saying there are things only the two of you can do. I'm very curious now.
Isn't this great that everything links back to the story that we've had so far? I really like that.
Xander Sciences will provide you with the best staff, the best lab, and even the best treatment.
The person Raymond mentioned when we were at his place, that's Carter, right?
We studied under the same professor. That's it. The paths we're walking are completely different.
You two aren't like-minded from what I can tell. I also feel like he's a bit suspicious or a bit crazy. He's a little bit of both, honestly. Let's say, what would Zane like more? Suspicious. I think he's a little bit suspicious. It was obvious he didn't show up just to invite me to dinner, and I can see you're very cautious around him. Is there bad blood between you two? You can tell me about it.
It's not interesting.
Zane has bad blood with somebody, and he's very wary of him. Isn't that interesting already?
The fact that he gave you roses is more than enough to put me on high alert. But when he told you to be careful while traveling, I doubt that was a simple, friendly reminder.
Ooh, like it was a threat. Just as I'm about to tell Zane about my trip, I think twice. I shake my head and smile. Maybe Carter was annoyed by how we were ignoring him. That's why he tried to scare us. Zane glances at me, a hint of amusement in his eyes. He doesn't say anything else about this topic. Three days later at Lincoln Airport. In the bustling airport lounge, Grayson is stunned. Several seconds pass before he finally blinks.
So, you're our hunter escort this time?
Pleased with Grayson's reaction, I can't help but imagine what expression Zane will have when he sees me later. I move closer to him and shake my plane ticket at him. What's that expression? Do you feel relieved, or are you even more anxious?
Do you want to know the truth?
While Grayson's tone sounds lighthearted, a subtle tinge of concern appears on his expression.
They say the hospitals are doing an academic exchange. But in reality, we're going there to help them. Why else would they send such a large team? Or even request a hunter escort for that matter?
Having Zane fly all the way there, the situation must be pretty bad.
Actually, the main problem is with one of the patients.
Grayson lowers his voice and leans in closer.
His biopsy results show that the crystals in his heart have a certain shape and structure that's different from the ones you'd see with protocore syndrome. Also, when he was admitted to the hospital, he caused a metaflux burst.
As if worried I wouldn't believe him, Grayson takes out his phone and shows me a video.
My friend who works at Chancha Hospital sent me this. All the flux stabilizers in the ER went down. It was a mess.
In the video, the sound of an alarm fills the air and the light flickers uncontrollably. Despite the shaky and blurred footage, the chaotic nature of the scene is unmistakable. An abnormal heart, a sudden burst of metaflux, a picture begins to form in my mind, something strangely familiar.
Thankfully, no wanderers showed up, but it's strange considering how high the fluctuation index was.
The fluctuation index only tells us the chances of a wanderer appearing. It's not guaranteed. But given the nature of the energy fluctuations, it's weird not a single wanderer appeared. I watched the video again to search for anything I might have missed. Is the metaflux a result of the patient being exposed to the wanderer and the beta protocurve? Grayson, do you mind showing me the other documents related to this?
Sure. What would you like to see?
You shouldn't make assumptions when things are still uncertain.
As Grayson and I lean in, a hand suddenly appears between us. Grayson is slightly nudged to the side.
Dr. Zane.
All right, Mr. Realistic. In one smooth motion, the hand takes the phone, turns off the screen, and then places it back in Grayson's hand.
Shansha Hospital was built a long time ago. It's not uncommon for their flux stabilizers to experience malfunctions. As for the patient's biopsy results, they need to be further analyzed along with other reports. It's too early to jump to any conclusions.
I lock eyes with Zane. He stands before me with one hand resting on the handle of his suitcase. Good morning, Dr. Zane. I hold up a paper bag. Do you want a black tea cake or an egg sandwich? You can only choose one.
I'll have the cake. Did you arrive at the airport early to buy breakfast?
When did I ever say that? I retrieve my suitcase from behind a chair and proudly present my ID as Hunter Escort to Zane. Surprise! Contrary to my expectations, I see no traces of astonishment in Zane's expression. Instead, he calmly hands me a hot latte.
Have you ever thought about who approved and signed your escort application and ID request?
Was it you? Are we gonna get to Chanxia Hospital? What's going on here? Number 4. Just gonna stay in the airport the entire time. The flight takes several hours. Eventually, the plane lands at Chanxia Airport. Okay, good. Boarding the shuttle sent by Chanxia Hospital, the medical team immediately heads to their destination. The chief of surgery, his hair already starting to grey, exchanges pleasantries with Zane before quickly delving into a discussion about the patient.
They're on ECMO. After the open heart surgery, adhesions began to develop. And this morning, we saw the crystals spreading. They're very close to the lungs now.
Then we'll have to perform surgery as soon as possible.
Zane quickly flips through the patient's medical records while putting marks on the paper.
Crystal extraction is already a complex procedure. Those adhesions, we're worried the patient won't be in a stable condition while under anesthesia.
This is our only option. We must perform the surgery. Let's reassess the patient's health and proceed once his physical condition allows it.
Yes, I agree. As your escort. Hunter escort. A few hours later, the surgical lights are turned on in the operating room. The rhythmic sound of medical equipment reverberate. Led by Zane, a team of medical staff focuses on the surgery at hand. The observation room is filled with people, and their gazes are fixed on a large screen. On it, a pair of hands use a scalpel to meticulously remove tiny crystals.
Clear the view.
Oh, is that Zane? Look at him in his scrubs. He looks so different. Okay. After ensuring there's no unusual activity, I make my way back to the glass.
Dr. Zane is brave for taking on such a risky case.
Captain Willow?
We meet again.
During my previous visit to Chancia City, we worked together. After exchanging formalities, she shows me the updated data. In a matter of seconds, the record of Wanderer's recent activities appears on my watch's built-in 3D map. It managed to traverse the entire city in 5 minutes. I've never seen a Wanderer move that fast before. Captain Jenner said there was no clear image of the Wanderer yet. Do you have any new leads?
We did some comparisons. Aside from the protocorps not aligning, the Wanderer closely resembles Mist.
Mist. But if you look at all the data, the traits this Wanderer exhibits are different from the Mists I've seen.
Yeah. I don't know what got into it, and how it managed to hide so well.
Perhaps the Aether Core made it mutate or something. Suddenly, discussion erupts next to us. It draws my and Willow's attention to the screen. A scale-like tiny crystal is slowly being peeled away from the edge of a blood vessel.
Surgeons have some steady hands, huh?
That crystal. It's exactly like the one on the monsters in the N109 zone. Zane must have noticed it too. Regaining my composure, I immediately look at him. Under the surgical cap, his eyes remain calm and focused. He continues with the procedure until the crystal is placed onto the surgical tray.
Does it look alright on the ultrasound? Yes, it came up. Any bleeding? No. Let's wrap it up.
Applause erupts through the observation room and relief washes over me. However, I feel a strange, unusual tremor in my chest. Something is rapidly expanding. Metaflux. The alarm for the flux stabilizer resounds throughout the entire operating room. Captain Willow and I exchange a look and immediately get to work. She starts evacuating the spectators while I run to the intercom. Zane, a Wanderer is about to appear. You need to move.
Dr. Zane, the patient's blood pressure is dropping. Increase the adrenaline to 0.1 micrograms.
The alarm has become louder. I immediately pull out my gun and aim at the area where the energy fluctuations have peaked. The faint energy fluctuations dissipate, yet the tremors I feel in my chest show no sign of subsiding. Zane, you need to leave, or else it'll be too late.
The patient's vitals are unstable. Moving them is infeasible right now.
Through the glass, Zane looks up at me. His gaze is calmer than ever.
Can you suppress the accumulating metaflux with your evil?
I meet Zane's gaze that carries a subtle attempt to comfort mine. My attention turns to Grayson and the others who are visibly worried. They wait for my response. I'll do my best.
Give me 5 minutes. Let's continue.
Oh, we're gonna fight someone, but are we gonna do it solo? Oh, we're not gonna fight someone. Using my evol and the flux stabilizers, I successfully buy the necessary time for Zane to finish suturing. When the surgery ends, the metaflux suddenly dissipates, as if what happened earlier was an illusion. Other medical staff will handle the follow-up procedures. I change out of my sterile suit. Just as I'm catching my breath, Zane pulls me into the lounge where no one's around.
Give me your left hand. I'll do a quick evil examination.
Zane sets down a metal tray, picks up a cotton ball soaked in medicine, and begins to disinfect my hand. I'm fine. I might have overdone it, but my use of evil is better than before.
While that is how you feel, I suggest waiting for the results and listening to what your primary care physician has to say. Also,
a cool sensation emanates from the palm of my hand as he holds my fingers. He applies patches to each one.
You should be well aware that the metaflux earlier wasn't something an ordinary wanderer could generate.
You knew since the beginning. That's classified.
Don't tell me you actually believed I thought you were a hunter escort whose sole purpose is to protect us.
Of course, you and Dr. Noah have known about the existence of aether cores for a while now. Straightening my posture, I start thinking. You noticed it during the surgery, right? That crystal was very similar to the sample I gave you. I'm almost 100% sure the wanderer that attacked this patient is related to the aether core. It's possible the aether core made those monsters in the N109 zone transform into their current state.
Not necessarily.
The examination machine beeps. Zane observes the fluctuating numbers displayed on the screen as he continues to speak.
The ether core shouldn't be what's causing the mutations. Your heart's integration with one is a perfect example. Given the extent of the mutation you've described, I'm more inclined to believe that. Someone attempted to be smart, but ended up failing in the process.
Are you saying someone is responsible for the appearance of those monsters and this patient's condition?
I'm merely speculating. Don't forget, in this world, many forces covet the ether core. You haven't met all of them yet.
Foreshadowing. You're right.
All is well.
The machine beeps, which indicates the end of the examination. Zane carefully removes the patches from my hand and puts them away. In the quiet room, the second hand of the wall clock moves quietly, plucking the faint light enveloping us. I can't help but yawn. I told you I was fine. If I have to say there's a problem, then I'm feeling a little tired now.
Watching a surgery must have been boring.
Not at all. It's actually my first time seeing you perform surgery. You look so cool. Taking a paper bag from the table, he settles on one side of the couch. He grabs a sandwich and pulls it apart with his clean hands.
The hospital cafeteria is closed. We'll have to make do with what's available to us.
Hospital food is never good. Anytime I've had hospital food from the hospital cafeteria, it has not been good food. But I mean, sometimes that's the best that you can get when you're in that area. So you just have to settle for it. But I don't know. This never seems to be the best option. While the chaos has subsided, the persistent scent of disinfectant lingers in my nostrils. When my body is tired, my mind is still excited. I decided to direct my excess energy to the surgeon himself. Weren't you listening to me before? Someone said he'll learn to accept compliments from others.
I accept your compliment.
The sandwich bread is already flat and no longer looks appetizing. With the finesse of a seasoned chef, Zane lifts the bread and removes the greasy bacon. He then proceeds to discard the wilted lettuce, leaving only the ham slices, red cabbage, and shredded pork that have withstood the test of time. Today will be very memorable for me. Not only did I see you perform surgery for the first time, but I also had the privilege of observing a sandwich undergo surgery.
I've just removed the parts that experienced excessive nutrient loss and would have impacted digestion.
Is nutrition one of the things you research? Is there anything Dr. Zane can't master?
I have to admit that when it comes to accepting compliments, I'm not very good in front of you. But I suppose there's a chance for you to teach me in person.
Looking at me with a meaningful expression, Zane places the surgery-affected sandwich into my hand. He then pulls out his phone. Baffled, I lean in and watch as Zane taps on the message notification. He opens up a new medical team group chat which was created earlier today. Grayson has shared a group photo there, where the medical staff, their smiles tinged with weariness, holds glass vessels that are visibly cracked. Were these cracked by the energy I couldn't contain when I lost my target?
You overdid it, yes. But the medical staff said you're the most surprising hunter they've ever seen.
They don't need to go that far. Embarrassed, I sheepishly laugh. I quickly shift my attention to eliminating the sandwich. Before Zane can speak, his phone abruptly starts ringing.
Hello?
Upon hearing the voice on the other end, Zane freezes. Surprise appears on his face.
The patient woke up?
Oh. Okay. Part 6. Ooh, this is exciting. I wonder what the patient has to say. When Zane, Grayson, and I arrive at the entrance to the ICU, the nurse approaches us.
Do you know why he regained consciousness so quickly?
We're not sure. He shouldn't have woken up already. Look at this, Dr. Zane. All his vital signs are improving.
Zane and Grayson change into sterile suits and enter the ward. I wait outside.
Can you hear me?
Oh.
Do you remember where we are? Look at my finger.
I really wasn't expecting him to save the patient when they were at death's door.
Hey, it's this guy. Mr. Carter?
Hello. We meet again, miss.
With the sudden appearance of Carter, I cautiously step to the side. However, he greets me with a smile. He raises both of his hands.
Don't get the wrong idea. I wasn't following you. This patient happens to be an important client of Xander Sciences. After hearing about the incident, I decided to pay him a visit.
You weren't there when he was in critical condition. I don't think he's that important to you.
What do you mean?
He leans against the wall and casually looks at the glass door.
If it weren't for Xander Sciences, his fragile heart would have stopped a long time ago. What we're pursuing is far more stunning and ambitious than these petty solutions.
Is that so? Observing my indifferent reaction, Carter furrows his brow. A hint of disappointment appears on his face.
Aren't you curious about the kind of work we're doing?
I'm not. He shakes his head. His usual pretentious smile graces his face again.
It's okay. You'll be interested someday. After all, only Xander Sciences can provide answers to the questions about your heart.
So he knows. Frowning, I suppress the urge to ask more. I redirect my attention back to the ward.
Hey, Dr. Zane wants you inside.
Grayson hurriedly walks out and hands me a sterile suit.
Excuse me, this is the ICU. For the patient's sake, we kindly request that unrelated individuals leave.
Having no intention of paying any more attention to Carter, I change into the sterile suit and enter the room. The man lying down on the bed has his eyes half open. His voice is weak, yet infused with tangible excitement.
I'm back. I'm back.
All his vital signs appear to be normal. However, under normal circumstances, a person wouldn't recover this quickly.
Time to maybe cause him some more injury so that he can recover a bit slower then, huh? They'd be like, oh, that's much better. As Zane talks, he directs a meaningful look at me.
More anomalies may occur. Stay on your toes.
Acknowledging his warning, I nod. I move to the bed, introduce myself, and state the purpose of my visit. I then proceed to ask questions. Davis, you said you're back. Where were you?
It trapped me. I couldn't get out. It was like a nightmare. I couldn't wake up.
I turn on my watch and pull up a picture of Mist. When you say it, do you mean this?
Yes. It was that thing. It was inside of me. But it wasn't.
Suddenly, the vital sign wants to start beeping loudly. The man on the bed begins convulsing as if something started choking him. Oh, there you go. Now he's back to normal type of recovery. We should just leave him now. Metaflux, Zane. I quickly pull out my gun and sense a more intense fluctuation. It surges and engulfs the entire room instantly.
Grayson, transfer the patient to another room and prepare for resuscitation.
Unexpectedly, a rift appears and reveals the shadowy figure of a wanderer. Moving myself to the front of the bed, I point my gun at the wanderer. However, it disappears in the blink of an eye. A second later, it materializes like a phantom in another location.
Hey, behind you!
Evading its slash, I aim my gun at the center of the fluctuations. However, a tremor overwhelms my chest. I barely feel any pain, only a dense white fog surges before me and obscures my vision. The ward dissipates as if my surroundings are transforming into another realm. The last thing I see is Zane rushing towards me. Zane, watch out! Watch out for what? We can't see anything. It feels as though my body is plummeting into a thick fog. The sensation of weightlessness threatens to push my heartbeat out of my chest. Amidst the chaos, I muster all my strength to find something, anything to hold on to, and after what feels like forever, my feet touch solid ground. My surroundings become clear. Bathed in dim, feeble light, a long corridor appears before me, and its end remains hidden in the mist. Am I at a hospital? No. I feel a faint tremor in my heart. A familiar energy fluctuation surges with the mist. It drags me somewhere. This fluctuation is from an aether core. I'm probably in a wanderer's protofield. As I stand in the empty space, the sound of approaching footsteps reaches my ear. Turning around, I notice a dark figure. Zane? An onslaught of sharp ice crystals materialize around me. They're ready to pierce my heart. The ground beneath me disappears, and I find myself falling into a sense of weightlessness again. As I float in this void, blurred lights and sounds rush past me like an avalanche. Within the boundless darkness, it's as if a pair of hands is gently lifting my tired soul. I struggle to open my eyes after feeling a steady heartbeat for several seconds. I sit up on the bed.
You're awake.
How long was I out? By the floor to ceiling windows stands a figure wearing black clothing. He turns around. Behind him are dilapidated buildings. And the sunset's tender light. Zane? The figure takes another step, his appearance nearly overlapping with the dark figure I had seen before. I move back.
How are you feeling?
After hesitating for a moment, I reach out and touch his cheek. I trace his eyebrows and the contours of his face. I recognize the features I know so well. In this silence, he remains motionless. He just looks at me. I'm fine. I think I just had a dream. Perhaps it's the influence of the protofield that caused me to have those strange illusions. Shaking my head to clear my thoughts, I shift my focus to the room. The cracked greyish-white walls enclose a space where a sofa, holographic screen, refrigerator, and various functional home appliances exist in close proximity. It looks like the home of someone who struggles with living a normal life.
Do you remember what happened in the ward?
The wanderer that suddenly appeared, the tremor in my heart, and Zane running towards me. Memories gradually find their way back to my mind. Are we still in the Wanderer's protofield?
Yes.
Following Zane's gaze, I get up from the bed and join him in looking out the window. As the final remnants of twilight vanish, the city stands before us under a light blue sky. Its desolation is evident. This place is a rusted skeleton of its former self. And although it's faint, the energy fluctuations around us are similar to an aether core's. This wanderer's protocore must possess an aether core's energy. But in my dream, it's as if the chill from those icy crystals still lingers in the air. I grip my arms more tightly.
You're awake now. Remember that whatever you dreamt about was only a dream.
A blanket is draped over my shoulders. I reach out, but he walks away before I can touch him. Zane opens the refrigerator, revealing a collection of peculiar bottles with mysterious liquids and a jar half filled with chocolate. After opening the jar, he offers a few pieces to me, their packaging unexpectedly fancy. I'm not hungry. Or maybe it's like chocolate with Dementors from Harry Potter.
According to my perception of time, you've been unconscious for 2 days.
What?
If you don't eat or drink something, I'm afraid you won't have the energy to find the Wanderer.
The scent of chocolate saturates the air and ignites my appetite. What if the Wanderer launches a surprise attack while we're resting? Despite my words, I find myself sinking into the worn-out couch. I unwrap the chocolates with Zane. I look up and my gaze falls upon a bit of vibrant green on the desk. It's a flower pot with a jasmine in it. It sticks out like a sore thumb in this desolate world. While the branches and leaves retain their green hue, the stem has already started to wither. Is it normal to see jasmines in a wanderer's protofield?
What are you implying?
The patient who was attacked by the wanderer fell into a nightmare. They were trapped in their own dream. In other words, the environment we're currently seeing in the protofield must also be a manifestation of someone's dream. And I don't remember ever seeing anything here. Is this your dream?
Are there any comments you'd like to make about it?
Even in a world as broken as this, chocolate still exists. I expected nothing less from you.
Shouldn't you be saying something like, "Thank goodness it's Zane's dream. We can still eat chocolate."
Zane, who's wearing nothing but black clothes, appears somewhat strange. Maybe this is how he sees himself in his dreams.
I have dreamt of this place. However, the jasmine hasn't wilted yet, and the world itself isn't in such a dilapidated state.
Is this the nightmare you've been having then? Zane is quiet for a while before responding in a soft voice.
Yes.
Don't be scared. Dreams are the opposite of reality. I offer the unwrapped chocolate to his lips. Try it. Who knows? Maybe the chocolate in your nightmares don't even taste like chocolate. He lowers his head and eats the chocolate.
It's carrot flavored.
Liar. He looks out the window again, where the silhouette of a bird flies across the darkening sky.
Since dreams are the opposite of reality, perhaps I'm not a doctor in this one.
How very interesting to be a part of his dream. Alright, this I think is the last part of this story, so part number 8. Everything is a hazy blur in dreams, yet in Zane's dream, the flowers, trees, streets, and shops appear with remarkable clarity. I can't help but wonder how long this dream has haunted him, incessantly replaying itself to the point where every detail is fleshed out.
While it resembles my dreamscape, I can tell it's a protofield. Over there.
He guides me to the entrance of a narrow alley. The road ahead is covered in thick fog, as if we'd reached the edge of the dream itself. From the fog, a cluster of black crystals has emerged. Its bloom like a flower and is tall as a 3-story building. It blocks the path. A protocore cluster.
It regenerates very quickly after it's broken. I'd say it's as good as new within a few seconds. Yes, I tried destroying it before you woke up.
As I recall my past battles, a hypothesis forms in my mind. I think I know what's going on here. There must be another protocore cluster in this protofield, and they provide energy to each other. We need to destroy both of them to leave this protofield.
Eating sweets certainly makes one smarter.
Thank you for the compliment. I gesture towards him, though I'm only slightly smarter than you. Chuckling, Zane pulls down my hand. Since this is your dream, do you think you know where the other protocore cluster is?
When you're in a protofield, using evol in a scientific matter is more effective than dreaming.
The protofield is practically drenched in erratic energy fluctuations, yet amidst the entanglement of protocurves, I detect one that stands out. I open my eyes and point in a direction. From what I've sensed, the second protocore cluster should be on the other side of the protofield. Similar energy fluctuations appear from another direction. I look at Zane. Which one would you like to pick? Zane looks into the distance. I don't know if I imagined it or not, but some sort of emotion stirred in his eyes.
The one that's farthest away.
The far end of the city is cloaked in black mist, resembling the gaping maw of a beast hidden in the shadows. No, I want that one. I understand this is your dream, so you know where the dangers are. But are you going to face them alone again?
This is my dream. I can get to my destination faster than you.
But your dream isn't exactly being nice to you right now. Maybe the more you try to use it, the more it'll use you instead. Let me go instead.
You...
Don't push yourself when you're in trouble. I got your back. That's a tip from your hunter escort. Smiling, I take a step and pat on his back. Without waiting for Zane to respond, I wave and start walking.
Don't push yourself. That's a tip from your primary care physician.
Behind me, I hear a soft sigh followed by Zane's words that had tingled with worry. Turning around, I catch a glimpse of him standing in the shadows. He's far away now, so I can't clearly see his expression. I press my lips into a thin line and nod. Regardless of whether it's him or me, we know we'll always support each other. As the girl walks away, her figure disappearing from the fork in the road, Zane turns his gaze towards the alley's depths. Within the thick fog, a broken streetlight flickers intermittently. He raises his hand. Parts of the mist detach themselves from the air, spiraling and condensing. They coalesce into icicles above his palm. Dark impurities slightly emerge from within them, but they stop spreading just as they're about to breach the outermost layer of the white crystal. It's as if looming black hole threatens to consume everything. Pure and white, yet a thin, unwavering layer of pristine ice remains resolute in being the last line of defense. Shadows stretch, and in the boundless fog ahead, the protocore cluster awaits his arrival like a slumbering wanderer. Within the mist, a cold wind materializes as aggressive figures sluggishly stir. The ice crystals in his palm slice the air and seemingly hit nothing, but the protocore cluster shimmers for a fleeting moment. As more wanderers emerge, their roars resound and their figures phase in and out. The ice crystal solidifies into sharp blades. Zane delivers his attacks with decisive precision. Blades of ice tear through the darkness and pungent scents permeate the air. The ground beneath his feet slowly transforms. It turns soft and slimy like sludge stubbornly clinging to his legs. Dazed, Zane looks down, peering through the mist and layers of unclear ice. His gaze falls onto his palm.
Zane!
A bloody hue taints his hand, and an eerie shadow is cast over his senses. He's momentarily transported back to the bone-chilling nightmare. Zane is shocked. He looks up and knows who's standing before him. The tension is palpable, gripping him.
William?
It's too late. Please.
In the howling icy wind, Zane hears heavy breaths. Once again, he's returned to the endless snow-covered expanse of Mount Eternal. Bloody tears stream down from William's empty eye sockets. Then, an array of faces emerge from the cluster's projection.
Aren't you going to celebrate my birthday with me? Why did you kill me? Aren't you a doctor? You should have saved me! Why didn't you save me and my child?
Zane, please. Kill me.
He's suffocating. He's trapped. His head is spinning. Zane notices his fingers are trembling uncontrollably. He staggers back only to trip over something again.
It's just an illusion. It's not real. It's not.
More and more hands stretch out towards him. They're frozen. Space around him shatters and distorts into mirrors. They reflect his bloodshot eyes. They reflect his hands are clenched so tightly that veins bulge. A black icicle suddenly pierces through the mirror and shatters parts of the protocore cluster. The protocore cluster doesn't regenerate. It resembles a cliff teetering on the edge, ready to collapse in on itself.
She made it.
As the mirror shards dissolve into black mist, the cold light intensifies and casts an ethereal glow. Determined, Zane thrusts the ice blade towards the human figure. Zane? The ice blade stops at the girl's pupils the ice blade stops as Zane's pupils contract. It's her. But she can't possibly be here. They're your patients. How could you? Am I next? You'll kill me, right? No, you're not Zane. Who are you? It's a face he knows so well. In this unspeakable nightmare, her expression is filled with disbelief and pain. Yes, it's her. Zane, kill me. Black ice flowers bloom from her chest, their petals unfurling. She's as light as a piece of paper separated from life's weight, yet she falls almost with a thud in his stiff embrace. Buzzing engulfs Zane's ears once again as he's pulled into the depths of the never-ending nightmare, where while he knows it's an illusion, he can't break free. At that moment, the cracked protocore cluster pulsates with blood-red light. The air trembles around it. The massive shadow before him breaks along with the other protocoral clusters. The illusion in his arm changes again, but he doesn't look up. He only clenches his fist.
It's time to end this.
A cold gleam flickers and pure black ice crystals surge beneath him. They freeze every figure that lurks within the shadow. The darkness is suppressed and his surroundings change. It's foggy. A blurry figure gradually emerges from the cracks in this space. Zane conjures black ice and takes aim. However, his body becomes immobile as if he's frozen in place.
You shouldn't throw yourself into danger just for her.
Oh.
His entire body becomes encased in ice. Black crystals pierce his chest and spread to his fingers. The intense pain leaves Zane's back drenched in sweat. He's unable to control his body as he collapses. His heart races in fear as he hears that cold voice.
Seek your destiny. Only then can you be redeemed.
What? Oh my gosh. What the hell? So he's recalling all of the patients that he's lost that are part of his nightmare generated by this protocore. And there's somebody, I guess, who's very meaningful to him that's also part of this dream. Or nightmare, rather. That sounds like it's at the kind of core to all of this. But I wonder who that could be. Let's go to part 9. As the protocore cluster shatters, a distant tremor ripples through the air. The space around me transforms into mist, and moonlight shines down. Then the fog dissipates. I can feel the ground beneath my feet. I cautiously assess my surroundings and see I'm in a garden at the back of a hospital. Something's not right. This is Lincoln Asco Hospital, but we should be in Chancia. My heartbeat quickens and a sense of foreboding washes over me. Holding my gun, I push open the door that leads to the hospital. behind the door, a white mist emerges. When it's cleared, I notice I was back at Zane's place, by the couch. Someone was lying on the floor with their back to me. Zane.
Be careful. We haven't escaped this dream. There are 2 layers, and the Wanderer is still here.
I rush over to Zane and help him up. He weakly presses his hand against his left shoulder. His expression alone shows how much pain he's in. The ice. Zane clenches his left hand and moves away from my hand.
The ice. It's dangerous. Don't touch. It's too dangerous. I won't be able to control. Leave. Now.
A sudden voice in my head gave me pause. Despite the warning, I leaned in to inspect Zane's injury, feeling my heart sink with each passing moment. There are no visible external injuries on his body, yet a blackened ice spreads across his wrist and neck. It doesn't seem like it'll disappear anytime soon. I don't think you're just losing control of your evil. Let me see if I can help.
Don't worry. I'm fine. It was just... Don't waste your time on me. We can still go after her.
Focus on taking care of yourself first. From now on, you listen to me. There's no use resisting it. I'll help you suppress your evil first.
My left shoulder. A little lower.
You might be more familiar with what happens if you run.
I would hope so. I know how this nightmare ends. Wanderers aren't the only threat here. When push comes to shove, leaving me behind might be for the best.
No. I always keep my word. What else do you need me to do?
If I do something that ends up hurting you, don't go easy on me.
You wish. Didn't you agree to do whatever I say? Well, here's my first order. You're not allowed to talk like that anymore. Wait, this is... Zane. Oh, is she gonna speak? No?
What happened? Letting you step into this nightmare, perhaps, was another mistake. But at least I have one last choice.
Oh. Oh no. Wait. As I gather my thoughts, the weary face before me momentarily merges with a blurry image of Zane in my fragmented memories, but they immediately separate. Wait, when I was pulled into the protofield, I was attacked by that wanderer and lost consciousness. The wound should be on my body, but it's gone. I give Zane an inquisitive look. I want an answer, but he averts his gaze instead. Zane, what did you do while I was unconscious? What did he do? Did he like heal us or something? I don't understand. Okay. Part 10. Is this why you're losing control of your evil? His silence confirms my suspicion. I lower my head and my hands that rest on his tighten. Before the worrying guilt in my heart coalesce into coherent words, they disappear because of Zane's presence. He lowers his head and his chin rests on the top of my head.
You're my hunter, escort, correct? Protecting you was protecting myself. And after subjecting you to a distressing dream, ensuring you can leave safely is the least I should do.
Why are you making it sound like you dragged me through hell and back? Your dreams didn't hurt me. The mist is exploiting it.
What if the Wanderer wasn't the only source of danger? You've seen how bleak and oppressive this dream is. As you said, it's not exactly being nice to me. Perhaps the dream itself is the real threat here.
Zane talks slower, enunciating each word with a gentle tone. It's as if he's trying to calm his simmering inner turmoil. I realize something. After we'd entered the protofield that's based on Zane's dream, he's been acting more hesitant. Could it be... Zane, this nightmare is more than just a dream to you, right? I sense his hands subtly move, a testament to its master's emotions that are always restrained.
A dream remains a dream so long as you wake up from it. But when that day comes, when I can't wake up.
Are you worried you'll be trapped in your dreams, or that your dreams will encroach on reality? If that day ever comes... Oh, what do we pick? I'll wait for you, or I'll find you in your dreams. I think I'll wait for you, right? Because we love Zane. And he means so much to us, so... I think we tell him that we'll wait for him. I believe my primary care physician would never leave me alone. So I will wait for you, in reality, until you wake up. The resonance light quietly flows from my fingers as I make a not-so-solemn promise in a calm voice. Zane's breath hitches, as if suspended in the air for a while. Then he exhales, his breath carrying the weight of unspoken sentiments. If all else fails, I'll bury you in the body of a snowman. You'll be a super big snowman. Romantic.
What?
I close my eyes and banish the myriad of questions and worries from my mind. If you can't deal with it by yourself, then we'll face it together. I'm the best there is, so I'm sure I can lend a hand.
I see your problem-solving skills are more on the straightforward, brutal side. Should we consider this a side effect of you becoming stronger?
It's called having the freedom that comes with power. All the black ice has disappeared. How are you feeling? Does it still hurt? I look up and meet Zane's gaze. It seems he's been observing me for a while.
It doesn't hurt anymore.
Don't. Just as I'm about to tell Zane not to lie again, he turns over my hand. A sliver of glimmering ice light appears in my palm. He takes back his hand and two chubby little ice seals tumble onto my hand. Aww.
You get two. As an escort, you are very professional while on the job. This is your reward, since I have nothing else to give you.
Hunter escort, thank you.
Do you trust me now?
From where I am, light and shadows dance upon his features. They accentuate the mirth in his eyes. You keep telling me not to push myself, but you also need to stop disregarding your safety. He nods. I clench my hand and reach out to him. I help him stand to his feet as I get up. You said this dream has 2 layers. Are we in the outer one because we broke the inner layer? Zane doesn't refute my statement. He turns around and walks to open the door. We step out to be greeted by the night breeze. We retrace our steps through the corridor and return to the hospital garden, which feels familiarly yet strange.
A mutated wanderer's protofield defies normal logic. It could be hiding anywhere.
Outside the hospital, skyscrapers rise like towering concrete trees in a forest. Meanwhile, the rest of the city stands in eerily silence. I can use my evol to return the protofield to its original state.
Negative consequences born from mistakes don't need to be fixed.
The sky swiftly darkens as if time itself has been accelerated.
We have no choice but to destroy this place.
Yeah. Wait, you're evil. We'll do it together.
Are you ready?
As I'll ever be. Oh. Black snowflakes drip from our interlocked fingers. The night wind momentarily suspends before swirling into a frenzied flurry once more. Underneath our feet, a vast expanse of ice crystals blossom. The ground, the buildings, and even the particles floating in the air were all ensnared in the swift spread of the chilling night, wrapped in its icy embrace. In an instant, the entire world froze into a black amber. A rift violently tears through the fabric of space. The Wanderers can't hide anymore. It screeches and reveals its true form. There it is. Let's go. Zane's coat flutters wildly in the wind. Amidst nightmarish darkness, an icy glimmer materializes in his hand.
Let's end this before the breaking dawn arrives.
Yeah, finally. I've been waiting to kick some butt. Oh, okay, we can't change our team though. Let's do this. Destroy this stupid wanderer that's been causing
We
all
don't
this.
have much time. Let's make this quick. Don't underestimate it. It's your turn.
No problem.
Don't rush. Let's see what it's up to. Victory is within reach.
I'll show you.
Keep your distance, or else you'll get hurt. It is falling apart.
It was just a scratch.
Oh no.
With our combined strength.
Here I go.
Alright, that's good. Oh, it's missed. Okay.
This is dangerous. Look after yourself.
They won't be able to save.
Stay safe. Don't get distracted.
Oh.
With our combined strength.
Really strong.
Here I go.
Keep your distance, or else you'll get hurt.
Zane.
Here it comes. Leave it to me. Safety first.
I'll show you.
Keep your distance from. Watch out.
Yeah.
I'm okay. Let's.
I'll send it on a journey.
It's final journey.
Oh no, it's like the really strong one that we had to fight with Xavier.
With our combined strength is weak. Now's our chance.
Bring it on.
It recovered. Be careful. Proceed with caution. Keep your distance, or else you'll get hurt.
Go back to the pit you came from.
Be ready for its next move.
I'm okay.
Oh no, oh no.
Let's
oh
take
no,
it
oh
down
no.
first.
Run, 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 run.
With our combined strength.
Here I go. Zane.
Here it comes. We finished it in one attempt.
Okay. Man,
And it
I
wasn't
really
messy.
don't like using the sword. It's so yeah, nowhere in comparison to the gun on this game. But that's okay. We still won. Alright, part 12. Once the final blow is dealt to the Wanderer, an intense tremor surges from the depths of my heart. But the resonant is unmistakable this time. It's akin to gentle waves brimming with power. A light, warm glow gently descends onto my palm. Is this Chancia Hospital? The breaking dawn's light streams in through the window. In the silent corridor, the air carries a faint scent of disinfectant. Have we returned, Zane?
I'm here.
As my hand is tenderly squeezed, I turn my head. Zane is next to me. Wait, I need to double check. Are we still in the protofield, or are we in reality? Turn around first. Yeah, let us have a look. Turn around. Keep going. And turn back now. Slowly. Oh, Dr. Zane. Though his expression has a bit of helplessness, Zane still complies.
Are you double checking or making me play a game of turnaround?
A little bit of both. I'm confirming that Dr. Zane is the person with me right now. A burst of laughter erupts from deep within me, but the very next second I collapse onto the ground. His arms immediately extend to steady me.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. I reach out but stop once I realize I'm holding something. I open my hand and see a protocore fragment in it. It emits a faint green glow. A fragment from an aether core. At least our effort wasn't for nothing.
You're back.
Dr. Zane!
Captain Willow and the others rush over from the opposite end of the corridor. Their expressions reflect a mixture of relief, joy, and concern.
Are you two okay? You're not hurt, are you? It's been 3 whole days since you were trapped in that Wanderer's proto-field. Everyone's been worried sick.
From Captain Willow, I learned that exactly 3 days has passed since we entered the peculiar proto-field. The patient has been relocated to a secure ward and is now out of danger following resuscitation. During this time, the entire hospital was being protected by Chancia City's hunters, who carried out a thorough investigation.
By the way, we discovered a strange device while investigating the ICU.
Speaking in a quieter tone, she gives me a sealed, transparent bag.
We found it hidden inside a flux stabilizer that was sitting in a corner. Almost went unnoticed. Ever since that incident happened in the ER, the hospital's flux stabilizers have been examined or replaced.
So only recently did someone tamper with one of them. I take the sealed bag and show a grateful smile. I'll ask the association to conduct an investigation. Lincoln City, 3 days later. I open the door to Zane's home. It's quiet. Zane's got a nice place. Zane? I tiptoe into the living room. Zane is peacefully sleeping on the couch. The curtains gently flutter in the warm breeze. Light and shadows glide from his nose to his chin. Is he sleeping or... I move closer and place my hand over his chest. Phew, he's just sleeping. He must be exhausted. Approaching Zane, I kneel down to be at the eye level with him. I carefully cover him with a blanket that was draped on the couch. The tension on Zane's furrowed brow dissipates. His breathing is steady and his expression is sincere and relaxed. I look at his face, the thoughts in my mind racing as I reflect on the whirlwind of events that unfolded recently. You can finally rest. My watch vibrates. I leave the living room and answer Simone's call.
The preliminary analysis results are out for the thing you brought back.
Tell me.
It has an intricate structure. Took me a while to disassemble it. I found a radio frequency chip that resonates with metaflux fluctuations. Basically, it's an energy transmitter. It can locate protocors and even attract wanderers via fluctuations.
A wanderer attracting transmitter. As I recall what happened, one figure stands out as the most suspicious. Carter. He just showed up before and after the patient displayed anomalies. I share my suspicions with Simone. She then poses her own questions.
The complexity of this small device is far beyond his understanding, and even Xander Sciences. It exhibits highly advanced protocore technology. Xander Sciences is a medical institution. There's no way they could possess protocore tech that rivals the associations, right?
So what are you thinking?
After the founder of Xander Sciences, Raymond, passed away, the company's future was uncertain. Only recently was it acquired by a well-known group. Its biggest shareholder right now should be...
A well-known group.
Ever.
Exactly. It's at that moment. The fragmented pieces of information in my mind gradually lock into place and form a cohesive image. Carter mentioned the patients of Chancia Hospital had been undergoing long-term treatment at Xander Sciences. Raymond, the founder of Xander Sciences, was in a similar situation. If the peculiar crystals in the operating room and the monsters in the N109 zone come from the same source, that means Ever is creating monsters. Once again, Zane finds himself chasing after that familiar figure. Under radiant sunlight, cicadas chirp in the background while the pristine light there stretches as far as the eye can see. The sun sits on the edge of the city's high-rise buildings. The girl turns to him. She smiles. At least he caught up to her.
Finally.
He holds out his hand to the girl, and she firmly grasps it. Yet the two of them find themselves tumbling back into the seemingly endless, empty corridor. Black crystals emerge from his palm. They encroach on the girl's forearm. Sunlight is engulfed by darkness once more. Can't Zane catch a break? What? Oh, okay. Well, that was a interesting part of the story. Certainly found out a lot more about Zane and his past, right? Oh, alright. I think it's time for me to get a refill and move my legs around and move about. After sitting here and reading the story with you guys, it has been wonderful. But let me go grab myself a coffee, refill, go check on, see how everything's going outside, and I will be back in just a bit. Make yourself cozy, and I will see you soon. Actually, shall I leave you with Silas here? He might want to talk to you while I'm away. Enjoy him.
How are you feeling? You can tell me anything. I heard you'll be leaving soon. How are you feeling? You can tell me anything. How are you feeling? You can tell me anything. No need to be scared. I'll give you a heads up before I touch you. Like right now, for instance. No need to be scared. I'll give you a heads up before I touch you. Like right now, for instance. I'm fascinated by humans. After all, their capacity for cruelty surpasses that of animals.
Ah, all better.
No need to be scared. I'll give you a heads up before I touch you. Like right now, for instance.
Thanks. Maybe we should see what Zane is doing. Invite him to the lobby. Can we...
What do you want to show?
Oh.
Really good. This is one of your tricks again. I didn't say I wouldn't look. Now that I'm closer, I can see it clearly. It's nice.
I don't know what happened there, but hello. Alright. Let's claim some of this. And I wonder, do we have enough for 10? We are guaranteed a 5-star in 24 pulls. I think, yeah, we can do 10, can't we? Let's give it a go. Let's see if we get lucky. Oh, that's alright. We're getting close to a guarantee, at least. Oh, nice. We have this one before, so that'll unlock its memory a bit more, I think, or however that works. I wonder if we can afford. Oh, we can get 2 from the shop at least. I don't think that we have anything new here. Maybe we can buy some experience, and then we've got 2. We can wait until we unlock some more things, and maybe that will give us some more diamonds to get another pool maybe later. But I say we should keep going and finish off this chapter. So we're going onward again. I should say, for anybody who's watching at home or watching the stream later, I hope you're enjoying this. I hope you're enjoying the stream. I'm having a lot of fun streaming Love and Deepspace, and it's been such a great experience to kind of kick things off for, I guess, this ride that we're on. I'll just remind you that all of the VODs get uploaded to YouTube at the end of the stream. We pop them onto YouTube, so if you're joining a little bit later, you can always catch up by watching those VODs. You're all more than welcome to come over to the Discord, and the link is in my Twitch. And yeah, I'll upload to TikTok as well every once in a while. Not too frequently. I'm still kind of getting into the swing of things, but you're more than welcome to find me over there too. Or if you found me from over on TikTok, welcome. Just trying to create a nice cozy space for everybody to come in, feel comfortable, and enjoy themselves. So hopefully you're feeling nice and welcomed when you come and visit the stream. Alright, let's keep going. So, after several Aether Core fragments were retrieved, Special Operations shifted its focus onto Eva. Or Eva. Probably Eva. Their involvement in every recent Aether Core incident was far too frequent to be a mere coincidence. This business conglomerate, which started in biotech industry, isn't as clean as it appears at first glance.
Our positions aside, Ever's technological advancements are pretty impressive.
Simone sits next to me, sipping some ice cream. Excuse me, Simone? Sipping some ice cream into her mouth as she jabs the computer screen in front of me. At this moment, Ever's biannual product launch is about to be broadcast worldwide.
They can achieve things proficiently with machines, when people with Evol couldn't.
Machines?
Oh, Andrew. Andrew's voice came from behind a row of translucent displays.
Based on what I can tell, it's not possible for them to make consecutive technological breakthroughs in such a short period of time. Not through normal means, at least.
The frequency in ways wanderers have been appearing these past few months continue to steadily increase.
During the broadcast, the spokesperson holds up a device that's about the size of a bottle cap.
We'd like to introduce to you our newly designed portable flux stabilizer.
Is that a scam?
It can regulate the frequency of surrounding metaflux fluctuations, thereby stabilizing the protofield and reducing the likelihood of wanderer materialization.
The audience erupts into thunderous applause. Meanwhile, away from the screen, I exchange knowing glances with my team members. What should we pick? They aren't doing this out of the kindness of their hearts, or, we might as well start planning our early retirement party. I don't know, it sounds to me like they're trying to start a pyramid scheme. I'm all for it. Let's start planning our early retirement. If they start putting things out like this on every street corner, this like the street lights, would there even be a need for deep space hunters? Should that happen, we might as well start planning our early retirement party. Simone frowns at the screen. Oh, lighten up, Simone.
This is nothing but a blatant provocation. We barely had time to suspect something was off before they brought out this product launch.
Yeah, they're being brazen about it too. It's like they're daring us to keep investigating with what we know so far.
That's unlikely to happen.
Jenna, yes. Tell me what to do, Jenna. As soon as Simone and I hear Captain Jenna's voice coming from the entrance, we stand up from behind the screens. Andrew nods at Jenna. Captain?
Captain.
The fact that they're hosting a high-profile product launch means they've already covered their tracks. They wouldn't take this risk if there were a possibility of us finding incriminating evidence.
Does Jenna have a different voice actor in this than she had in the beginning? I feel like she's a lot, not as deep. She doesn't have as deep a voice as she had in the earlier chapters. But maybe that's just me. Jenna walks over to the command desk and places a thick folder on it. The three of us gather around her.
The analysis report for the previous fragments has just come out. Let's take a look.
She taps the command desk twice. An irregular spherical structure appears before us. An aether core.
They're from the same ether core. Based on its characteristics, we're officially naming it Spatium Core.
Spatium Core. A spatium core that can manipulate space. Oh. Real creative with the name. I know of at least 3 different aether cores now. As more aether cores appear, it only is a matter of time before the public become aware of this extraordinary energy source.
It's just that the fragments of the Spatium Core are held together by some kind of gravitational pull.
She points to the center of several fragments.
Right here. One fragment is missing.
Jenna leans forward, looking at us again.
Special Operations' next objective is clear. We must recover this crucial ether core fragment before further complications arise.
She's definitely a different voice actor from earlier. I highly think that she's someone different. But that's okay. I mean, she can still tell me what to do. Yes, Captain.
Yes, Captain.
Oh, right. There's something you need to know.
With quick reflexes, Simone intercepts Andrew, distracting him under the pretense of exploring new adventures for weapon enhancement with the recently collected data. Alright, part 4. No ends. When only we remain in the meeting room, Jenna pauses before activating her watch.
There's more. I couldn't talk about it during the meeting. It's something you need to know.
I don't know, I can't get over her voice. There's something you need to know. A message is transmitted to my watch at her gesture. The words "ever secret investigation report" float in front of me.
A line in there involves what happened at your house that day. Anyway, I've sent it to your Hunter's Watch. You can read it when you're home.
Oh. What happened at our house? We know that somebody from the N109 zone was responsible for that, but I guess we don't know too much else about that. I wonder what's in there. Understood. Thick clouds swallow up the remaining patches of sky. It's dark now, and the wind sweeps away the last remnants of the sunset. All that remains is bleak white. The weather forecast said there will be heavy rain. At some point, the streets have become quiet. It's as if people sense the approaching storm and are now hiding. I can see lightning in the distance as it flashes under a cloud. Thunder roars closer again. I should go home. As I'm about to move, a sound presses against my heart like a string, sending a shiver down my spine. Again? My heart responds to the eye, the world around me fades, but the call I hear becomes clearer. It's behind that, somewhere in the distance, lies the power of Aether Core. What? That eye is like constantly following us. Oh my gosh. Alright, we've got a battle on our hands. Level 18. Should be no problems for us. Especially with our boy Raphael. He is way too strong for this. Which is great.
Creation and destruction go hand in hand. It looks so ugly. Why don't we get creative?
Sounds like a plan.
Yes, Raphael, it does look so ugly.
Bring it on.
It's almost over. Don't let it get away.
Eat this.
Stay alert. Be careful. Does it hurt?
It's nothing. Raphael.
Yeah, I hear you. Why don't we get creative?
Sounds like a plan. My turn. I need you.
If that's your wish.
Yeah.
Eat this.
Super easy. Okay, lovely. Maybe there's some very easy ones towards the end of this chapter. Level 21. The Wanderer incident is getting worse and some stabilizer anchors are starting to fail. Underneath the surface, tension is building. I think we have already the Stalacrum for this type of battle, which is good.
About time I get some exercise. Watch out. Why don't we get creative?
Sounds like a plan.
Here's our chance. Did you spot its weakness?
You won't escape, Raphael.
Yeah, I hear you.
Good job.
Oh, it's a deer. Oh, Lycian service.
Why don't we get creative?
Sounds like a plan. My turn.
Where is it hiding? Are you still holding on?
Oh, okay.
I need you.
If that's your wish.
Oh.
I was just
How
careless.
rude.
Why don't we get creative? This is all too easy.
Not even a challenge.
Yeah, that one's very easy. Okay. All right. Oh, okay, so we're up to chapter... Is this the second part of it? Oh, it's still vanishing skyward. But it is a continuation of that story, I guess? Okay. Yeah, see, so it's like part 2 of 1. I don't know. Alright, let's go. Infiltration. We have to download it first. I'll have a sip of my coffee then. It's finally starting to warm up here, which is quite nice. It'll be nice to take the dog for a walk this afternoon. I'm sure she's really gonna enjoy that, which is nice. Look forward to doing that. Hopefully you all have something enjoyable planned for today or this afternoon. Something nice and relaxing. We have... That's about it. Nothing too much. A nice kind of relaxing Thursday ahead of me, which is lovely. And getting to spend it with you guys is great. A great part of my day. Alright, so part 1, infiltration. My vision goes dark, everything blurs as the universe finds a strange stillness in its chaos, and then it fades to nothing. A strong resonance pulses through my body, it stirs fragmented memories that drift like fading apparitions. A pale planet appears, it's strange, yet familiar. And then there's an overwhelming force as silent as a black hole. It's a massive artificial eye. It's been a while since I dreamed about the explosion. Looking back, those roaring flames felt like a surreal, distant nightmare. The searing heat in my dreams is still vivid, but the pain in my heart is gone. Maybe it's because the Aether core within me has achieved full power. To investigate and deal with anomalous incidents related to Aether cores, the Association secretly began Operation Aether Ordeal. Over the past few months, we swiftly and discreetly handled numerous anomalies and the documented information about a new Aether core. We termed it the Spatium Core. After completing several investigations, I learned how seemingly unrelated issues were connected in surprising ways. Silas's brief absence gave the forces who coveted the Aether core in the N109 zone an opening. Xavier's former teammates who had gone separate ways possess cutting-edge protocol technology, and their goals extend beyond just targeting Xavier. The strange black crystals are deeply connected to the old battle, causing Zane's nightmares to worsen. And within the watchful eye of some secret observers, Raphael is forced to quietly search for the power sealed within the tome of the Sea God. When traced back to their source, these unrelated threads are connected to one massive entity, Eva. The limited amount of evidence we have also suggests that Eva was the true mastermind behind the Bloomshaw District explosion. Okay. Oh, Caleb.
It's been a week since the explosion in the Cascade District. The Farscape fleet still has that region under lockdown. No updates, no details revealed about the investigation. The public is demanding answers.
Is the new fleet colonel defying the Hunters Association by prohibiting hunters from investigating? Would you say tensions are rising?
Deal with those reporters.
Excuse me, seizure warning.
Understood.
The entire garden has been blown to bits. Hey, rookie, go investigate.
Yes, Captain. The fleet uniform doesn't quite fit me. I suddenly roll up my sleeves and push aside the rubble as I make my way into the garden. The energy trail I can resonate with is faint, but it's similar to the one belonging to an Aether core. The source must be over here.
It's gonna rain tomorrow evening, and all traces will be washed away. Make sure to be done before we leave.
The garden is in ruins. I bend down to dodge the fleet soldiers and crime scene investigators wearing white gloves on the other side of a hedge. It's right behind these bushes. The burnt vines twist through the vegetation. The silent oppression swallows even the faintest of sounds. Part the vines. Behind the layer of leaves and petals, it's as if a small hand darts among the tangled branches. I quickly reach out, but my fingers touch another scorched wall. That brief, vaguely familiar energy fluctuation ripples through the air before vanishing. I knew it. Thank gosh, that's finally stopped flashing. 1 week ago. Commission. Status denied. Handling party. Hunters Association Skyhaven branch. Task detail. A metaflux explosion occurred at a Villa Area 6, Cascade District, Skyhaven. 2 young siblings were home. One was injured and hospitalized, while the other is missing. The parents are unreachable. The Skyhaven branch suspects an Aether core at the site and requests assistance from headquarters for the investigation.
The dispatch request for the explosion incident has already been denied. And I know the details of this case are almost identical to what happened to you.
Leaning against the control desk, Jenna slides a holographic screen in front of my eyes.
Rushing to Skyhaven at this critical juncture isn't a wise decision. If I suggested you don't get involved for now, would you consider it?
No. I'm sorry, Captain. Seeing the glaring denied on the screen, I try and calm myself. But even if it is unrelated to that incident, it might involve an Aether core. There's no reason for the association to object.
It's not them who are interfering. It's the Far Space Fleet's doing.
The Far Space Fleet?
Skyhaven is a floating artificial island that consumes a large amount of energy. The fleet controls its power supply, which grants them a substantial amount of authority. Their new colonel, who's still in the Deepspace tunnel, is concerned about the confidential information related to the fleet, and so he prevents hunters from investigating.
Understood. I won't go as a hunter. I'll also avoid any conflict involving the fleet. Seeing my unwavering determination, Jenna shows a rare instance of exasperation. She sighs.
In other words, you'll encounter more than just Wanderers should you choose to enter Skyhaven. If you're sure about this, then I can approve your request for a long vacation.
Thank you, Captain. The day I arrived in Skyhaven coincides with the new fleet cadets reporting for duty. They formed a neat line along the transfer platform. While hidden in the shadows and thinking about how to blend in, I received unexpected help from a recruit who decided to desert. In exchange for my silence, I took her place and successfully moved into the temporary living quarters for new cadets. When tasks were assigned, I relied on these cadets' burning ambition for flight duties, so that I was left with the unwanted ground support role, and it happened. As a result, I was brought to the explosion site in Cascade District. I never imagined I'd find myself in Skyhaven for a reason like this. Caleb. A cold metal chain touches my neck. It's the necklace I once gave to Caleb. I miss you.
Find anything, rookie?
With a stern expression, the captain walks over. I come to my senses and shake my head. Captain, I haven't seen anything suspicious.
keep your eyes peeled and give it another once-over. If you miss anything, it won't be just you facing the consequences when the Colonel's starship returns.
Yes, Captain. I don't know what's with this new Colonel. Since he's butting heads with the Association, it's probably better to avoid him. I definitely sensed an Aether core earlier. If they blocked off the area because of it, I need to move fast. I have a question, Captain. Usually explosions like these involve casualties of people who are severely injured. How can there be individuals who have gone missing? How did the fleet confirm this? I also heard we weren't sent here to test for traces
Don't
of...
poke your nose in places where it doesn't belong. Mind your own business.
As expected, everyone in the fleet is keeping quiet about the circumstances surrounding the explosion.
Captain, a suspect just appeared. He showed up in HQ.
What did you just say?
The Colonel's starship will be on the HQ's runway in 10 minutes. Command issued an emergency order. We need to head back and deal with the intruder before the Colonel returns.
They're already here. If things get too chaotic, I might be able to use it to my advantage. Oh, cool.
Colonel, everything is ready. We'll be landing in Skyhaven without a problem.
Do we have any leads yet on the traitor who almost sank us in deep space 3 days ago?
I'm afraid not. Maybe our navigation was off. It could have also been unexpected turbulence.
This trip was a test for the new fleet colonel. The old guard are looking forward to me not coming back. Unfortunately for them, I already danced with death once. I won't die again. It doesn't matter if you succeed or fail. You've chosen treason, so the consequences are still the same. You don't need to return to Skyrim.
What? Wait, is this the past? I'm confused. What? Wait, what? That's the past. Is that the past? That must be the past. I'm so confused. Is he alive? He's not alive. Is he alive? He's not alive. That must have been the past. What is Caleb doing here? And he's so hot. I mean, I was so worried about him. I was so worried about him. Huh? Oh my gosh. Alright, well, I guess on that note, I think I'm going to have to head off for the day, unfortunately. But, my gosh, that was a bit of a shock. A bit of a shock to the system. I don't know what's going on. If anybody knows what's happening, please let me know. I guess we'll find out in the next episode when we catch up together. But I must say, for today, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you everybody who stopped off today and visited and said hello. Please feel free to come back again. And all your support helps me kind of grow and helps to connect us with people who share similar, I guess, similar interests. I'm really interested in cultivating a space where people can come together and feel comfortable to just, I don't know, be themselves. And I hope that you've enjoyed being here today. As always, I stream here on Twitch 2 times a week on Tuesdays, that's a lie, on Mondays and on Thursdays. All of the VODs go up onto YouTube at the end of the week at the very latest. But I'm always here to talk to on Discord or, yeah, wherever.
You've been twiddling your thumbs for a while. Are you really that bored?
Excuse me. You know what? I think it's about time that he goes to sleep.
Sure. I'm not preoccupied at the moment. I can spend time with you.
I think you can go to bed.
Don't worry about sleeping for the whole day. Rest. You'll be more efficient when you work later.
Yeah, thank you. You can go to sleep for 10 minutes.
In my experience, you sleep better when you don't count time.
Okay.
If you can't sleep at the moment, we can do breathing exercises, or we can listen to each other's heartbeats, perhaps.
All right. On that note, again, it's been an absolute pleasure. I've really enjoyed today, and I hope that you have too. I look forward to seeing you all back here next Monday at 10 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Yes, you should. And yeah, take care of yourself. Bye-bye, everybody.